Annyeong beanies! So it's summertime and we have all the K-pop artists right now coming out with their summer bangers, performing at Water Bomb, and well, I guess one person who decided that twerking chicken is a summer staple. Jay Park, I'm looking at you. So I don't know about you, but all these summer bops and fun beachy music videos are motivating me to have my own summer glow up. So I thought I would share 6 tips for any of y'all who are looking to be your own summer queen. So we'll be breaking these down into 4 categories today: skincare, makeup, fitness, and fashion. Feel free to skip to any of the chapters in the video that interest you, or if you want to be a real one, watch the whole thing. But before we get started, if you're new here, annyeong! My name is Jinri and I like to make content around K-pop, fitness, and lifestyle vlogs. You can find me here, or you can find me on TikTok and Instagram where I show other sides of my life, such as what I eat in a day, fashion posts, juicy life events, and more. Feel free to join the cozy chaos, and welcome to the Beanie family.
Maybe I could be something more. Well, baby, it's always summertime.
Starting off with the first category is skincare. So one product I would recommend, especially in the summertime, is going to be vitamin C. I honestly did not start using vitamin C until more recently into my skincare, but I can honestly say that I have seen such a difference into my skin. Vitamin C in its form is an antioxidant which fights free radicals. And okay, let me just take a pause here because I've heard this term so many times, did not really know what that meant. I just was like, okay, I guess it's good. So let me just give you a quick chemistry lesson so that we're all on the same page if you have also been kind of lost like me. So free radicals are essentially unstable atoms. Okay. What does that mean, right? So an unstable atom is essentially when an atom is missing electrons on its outer shell. And so it's going to go and try to pair up with other atoms to take their electrons to complete its own shell. And so with enough free radicals, this can cause a process called oxidative stress, which is what causes things such as aging and possibly even illnesses to our body. So that's where vitamin C comes in, because being an antioxidant, it fights those free radicals. And there's been numerous clinical studies that have shown that vitamin C helps prevent sun damage from UV rays, as well as improving dark spots, wrinkles, and acne. So the vitamin C serum that I've been using is this one by Banish. It is their dark spot corrector with vitamin C and E, and I am not sponsored or required to promote this product. I just genuinely believe this is a really high quality vitamin C serum after using it for a few weeks to months. After applying like 3 drops every night, I wake up in the morning and my skin actually just looks so glowy that even my boyfriend noticed. Okay, he was like, your skin looks so good. And I was like, wow, okay, if he noticed, then that actually said something. So if you're looking for a high quality vitamin C, here are 2 tips that I'm gonna give you when you're shopping for one. First one is if the serum has a clear color. What I mean by this is that if there's no like yellow or orange tint to it, that's a good sign because it means that the vitamin C has not oxidized. Once vitamin C oxidizes, it basically becomes less effective. So make sure you take a quick look at the color of the serum itself. And tip number 2 is a very obvious sign if a vitamin C product is high quality or not, and that is if the bottle is opaque, okay? If there's a vitamin C product that you're looking at and you're debating whether or not you should get it, check the bottle, okay? If you can see through that bottle, put it down. Okay, put it down, save your money, because essentially if the bottle is transparent, that means that sunlight can get through it. And again, the vitamin C can be oxidized and therefore become less effective since vitamin C is photosensitive. As you can tell, this one is literally black, so there's no sunlight getting through this since it is completely opaque. And I did more research on the brand itself just because I never heard of Banish until they sent me their products. And I do have to say, I really appreciate their commitment to quality because they said that they make small batches to ensure that quality is being reached, and they also commit to using 100% recycled materials in glass bottles and jars. Like, that is kind of unheard of these days, I feel like, with a lot of companies out there. So definitely check them out. They're a smaller business, so their prices are a little bit on the higher side. But again, this is one that I think is really high quality. So if you're interested, I will link a code down in my description box below. All right, and then second skincare product that I would recommend that you should be doing every day anyways, but is probably gonna be the #1 thing you should be doing in the summer is sunscreen, okay? So here are 2 that I really like to use. This one here is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice Plus Probiotics SPF 50+. sunscreen. I have used bottles of these and I just really like this one in particular because it makes you feel super protected, doesn't feel super sticky, super thick, and I would say the texture of this when you apply it is like a light lotion. I do really appreciate this one in particular because I feel like once you apply it and then you put makeup over it, it doesn't make your makeup look cakey or wrinkled in any sort of sense. And then the more recent sunscreen that I've been using is this Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum in SPF 50 Plus by Skin 1004. This one in particular I think is good for anybody who has an oilier skin type just because it is a lot more watery and light compared to the Beauty of Joseon one. The thing I like about this one also in the packaging is that it comes as a pump, so it's just easier to apply. It feels more hygienic in that regard. And then because it's so watery and light, it doesn't make you feel sticky or whatnot after you apply it. So if you're shopping around for one, but you don't know what to get, highly recommend these two. And now moving on to makeup, one of the more popular beauty trends that I have absolutely jumped on board on is getting that almost sunburned but not blush look. Think of Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso. She just looks so gorgeous and glowy and sun-kissed in that. So the blushes that I use to achieve this kind of look are these two right here. The first one here is the Glossier Cloud Paint Blush, specifically in the shade Storm. This is so pigmented, by the way, so definitely like use a tiny bit every time you apply this, but this goes such a long way. The Storm shade in particular is this warm rose color and it just looks so good. It's like right in between a pink and a coral and it just gives that sunset hour glowy makeup vibe. It's beautiful. The second blush here is the Apu Juicy Pung Jelly Blush, and this one is in the shade PK01 specifically. This is not a liquid blush compared to the Glossier one. It's more of like this velvety texture. I know they say jelly blush, but honestly it feels more like velvety instead. This one is definitely better for anybody who wants something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more natural looking, gives kind of like that my face but better look. This PK01 shade in particular is more on the pinkier side compared to the Storm Glossier shade. This one is just so feminine and cute, and I actually applied this as kind of like the base for my blush that I'm wearing today, and then I added just a tiny dot of this on top to really give that kind of gradient effect for today's makeup look. So let me know what you think. So if there's one thing that K-pop summer songs are gonna do is that they will motivate you to get your snatched body, because I swear, I don't know what's in the water in Korea during the season, but everybody just looks so especially good. So while it's impossible for us normal people to achieve that level of beauty that K-pop idols attain because it is literally their jobs, we can at least focus on and take inspiration for our own physical health and well-being. So I personally like to do a lot of K-pop inspired workout challenges because that's a great way to motivate myself to exercise. But I see your comments, okay, I read them, I understand them, and I know that doing burpees or plank crawls are not the most enjoyable thing to do. And if you actually genuinely enjoy those things, are you human? Are you human? So if you want to strive for a physical glow up and also boost your confidence at the same time, like two birds in one stone, this is what you're gonna do for the summer, okay? You are going to learn that K-pop dance that you have saved, that you have wished to know the choreo of, but have never actually learned it. So the reason why I would highly recommend dance as a form of exercise is because not only are you doing a bunch of cardio, but you're also doing cardio that really helps you to build your self-confidence. I know, okay, it can seem intimidating if you've never danced before and you might feel like you're silly or stupid while you're doing it. But I promise you, as somebody who also started out that way, all right, and I'm by no means a good or natural dancer, just doing it over and over again and constantly just being around the right people, like have friends that want to do it with you, find a dance class, you know, just even do it at home by yourself in your room if you're too self-conscious. But trying to do those things that you have always wanted to do is really just going to help you feel so much better about yourself once you actually learn it, okay? That's actually what I did this past week because I signed up for a dance studio nearby that was offering to teach Sticky by Kiss of Life, and if you've seen that choreo, all right, I never thought in a million years I could actually learn that myself, but I actually ended up self-learning in my room the choreo for that dance before the actual class this week because anxiety had me thinking I would just like look too silly doing it in class. But I think I can genuinely tell myself that I don't look half bad doing it, all right? So take this moment to jot down that dance that you've been meaning to learn and start learning it, because this is what's gonna make you glow up on not just the outside, but the inside. And then last but not least is our fashion category. So I think one of the best fashion trends that have come out of this year is personalized accessories. I am so obsessed with this because I just think it's so unique, and it just automatically is a reflection of your personality and your expression of art. So one of the things that I've personalized are my bags. So there was a bagu that was being sold at one point with bows on the sides, and I just could not bring myself to buy a whole nother bagu because of the bows. In this economy, that's just not happening. So I took some velvet ribbon that I had, and I essentially just tied bows on this side. I also added this Totoro keychain on, and then I also included this keychain here, which I had made myself. That was originally supposed to be a bracelet, but it ended up being too big, so I just thought this would add a nice pop of color as well. But overall, doesn't this just make your bag instantly look so much better? Like, it has personality now. It has flair. I also have this mini tote bag here that I added a bunch of pins to. As you can see, this just takes a plain canvas tote into something that just automatically showcases the things that you like. It's a great way to start conversations, and again, it just automatically showcases your character and your personality. Another fashion tip for the summer are cute hats. I feel like bucket hats have kind of faded in popularity, but I just think they're a really cute and a great way to protect yourself from sun during the summer. This pink one here is my latest addition, and I got this from Zara. I love the color, I love the fraying on the edges, and the favorite part is probably the drawstring, because once I put this on my head, I know that I am guaranteed to not lose it. In the example clip, I styled it with a Sawako inspired outfit, and it just looks so cute and feminine and dainty. It just like gives a farmer's market type of vibes, you know what I'm saying? I also have this cream corduroy bucket hat from Adidas. I just feel like this is such a great way to elevate a basic outfit. I recently went on a trip to Bainbridge Island, which is a whole nother story because your girl got so traumatized there. But I had worn like baggy jeans and an oversized cardigan, and then by adding this hat to it, it just made the whole outfit look so put together. And then lastly, another great summer hat addition is a colorful baseball cap. I think baseball caps are a great lifesaver for those bad hair days, because all you need to do then is throw your hair into braids and then put your cap on to instantly go from looking crusty, dusty, musty to fun, fresh, and sporty for those summer days. So that is all the tips that I have to achieve your instant summer glow up. Let me know in the comments below if you try out any of these, or if you have any other tips that you'd like to share. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. In the meantime, fighting, and I'll see you in the next one. Annyeong!